So, is Vanguard Zombies fixed after that recent update? Not really. It's better. I'll say that. It's better than it was previously, but it's really not that hard to improve upon what it previously was, I'll be completely honest. It's almost like Outbreak to me. Outbreak was something I didn't really like at launch, or not really at launch, but Outbreak's launch back in February of 2021. But as the updates went along, I started liking Outbreak more and more, and actually currently, I would confidently say I'm actually a fan of Outbreak. I don't think it's the greatest zombies thing ever. I much prefer round-based modes, but I definitely think Outbreak is fine, because at least there's a lot of things to do on it now. There's 2 Easter egg quests, and there's a lot of things within the maps you can mess around with. At the end of the day, it's not the most replayable thing in the world to me, but it's at least way better than it was when it first came out. I kind of feel that way about Duranfang right now, but I still think Duranfang has a long way to go before it's going to be anything that special. The mode only really added a couple things with this new update. First of all, Pack-a-Punch camos, which they're not the best Pack-a-Punch camos I've ever seen, but it's better than not having any Pack-a-Punch camos at all. But again, that's like something we should just had there in the first place. But it's definitely nice to see at least getting Pack-a-Punch camos at this point. They also added a brand new objective, which is the round-based objective, which essentially is the only way to play round-based zombies in this game, and I put that in air quotes because it's not really round-based zombies. This is kind of misleading, and I'm kind of like just disappointed in Treyarch almost for even bothering to do something like this when they could have easily just given us a separate mode that is just your simple round-based mode, rather than trying to shove it in their new mode that a lot of people don't enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is a proper solution to the issue a lot of people have. People want to play classic round-based survival zombies. You can technically do that here, but that requires you to play 5 rounds of Duranfang how it normally is, and then you play like 3 rounds in this place, and then you can travel back to this little area if you want, but you don't have to. And yeah, it plays out like normal round-based zombies at that point, but why not just give us a normal round-based map like we normally would expect, but just using the Duranfang map itself? Like, I don't really see the issue with that. And I understand there's tons of development issues, which is why we're getting such less content than we normally would anyways, but just giving us a simple round-based mode I don't think would have been that difficult. They gave us something at least, and that's why I'm saying it's better than nothing. It's definitely an improvement, but it's not making a big difference to me. It's not enough to make me want to bother to play this again. I played this on stream yesterday, and I don't intend on playing again. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm probably just going to wait till the next update, which hopefully will be the Easter egg, because my God, we need an Easter egg. That is another big problem. We are 2 months into this game's life cycle, and there's no Easter egg. Not even side quests. There's little like things where you can like listen to, you know, quotes and stuff, and that's about it when it comes to Easter eggs, but there's no like quests. There's nothing like to achieve. There's nothing to gain. There's nothing to get from doing some sort of a challenge. None of that. So what am I even playing for? You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm playing for nothing. And yes, that's how it was back in World at War and Black Ops 1. You didn't play for anything. You just played to get to the highest round possible. But Zombies has changed. We're in 2022 now. Zombies is different. And I feel like ever since Black Ops 2, and especially when we got to Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 4, Zombies was a completely different game at that point. And you have to have these maps do something that's replayable enough for the fans to enjoy long term. And I really don't think Duranfang is going to be that. And the problem is, I don't feel like this is the same issues I had with something like Cold War Zombies, where Cold War Zombies, my main issue was always like, okay, I just want these maps to have a little bit more personality to them. I want there to be more things to do on the maps themselves, because I feel like the content is a little bit lackluster on these maps. They feel a little bit too simplistic, and I want the Easter eggs to be a little bit longer and a little bit harder. But that's all I asked for, really. That's really all I was asking for. Those are things that they could change in that game. But I feel like Vanguard Zombies, it's like, what can they even do? Like, I don't know what they can do without completely overhauling what they've started. And I highly doubt they're going to overhaul what they started. Now, I made a video the other day saying that I think it's good for developers to do what they want to do. Do not listen to the community, just do what you're passionate about, and you can make something great out of that, and I'm sure community will love it. But there's also some cases like this where pretty much majority of the community, I would say almost everyone, I'll be completely honest, I think the percentage of people who love Vanguard Zombies is way lower than the people who just either think it's mediocre or just downright hate it. Just based on, the Twitter community and people I've talked to and the overall kind of reception you're seeing online of it. Of course, it's not everyone. There's a ton of casuals out there, but this doesn't even feel like it's casual friendly, because it feels like it's spitting in the face of people who want to play simplistic zombies where they don't have to do objectives at all. So those players aren't happy, and the players who do like objectives and like Easter egg stuff aren't really getting much out of this, because the objectives they have here are not very fun, they're very repetitive, and the mode itself doesn't even have like full-on Easter egg quests anyways. So I don't think this mode is really for anyone, and I really struggled to see who is it for. Like, I really don't know. I don't know, is it for Outbreak fans? I don't really think so, because it's not as expansive and big as Outbreak was. Outbreak was a much different experience than what we have here. Is it for fans of Onslaught? I guess. I mean, it's multiplayer maps and smaller areas, so I guess you can say it's kind of like Onslaught in that way, but that's really, I don't get what are they appealing to here. I don't know, and that's the issue. And I feel like you either have to appeal to as many people as possible, or at least someone, like some group, I don't think this is appealing to many people, and the people who love it, good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm not going to shit in the face of your enjoyment of this mode. I'm just sharing my opinions, and I think this is by far the worst zombies experience to date, and I don't think this mode will change that for me. I don't think any updates will change that for me, and this update sure as hell did not change that for me. It made it a little bit better. It made it go from like a 2 out of 10 to like a 2.5 out of 10. I'm kind of expecting the next update, the next thing they do for the zombies after the Easter egg is just another map, just like Duran Fang, where it's like a little hub area, which would be just a multiplayer map, and then it's going to set you off to 4 other areas, and one of the other areas will be another multiplayer map, another area will be maybe a campaign area, another area will be maybe a classic map like Verrückt or something, and that's all I'm expecting. And if that's what we actually get, and that's actually what ends up happening, this is not going to go over well. This is just not going to go over well. And, the Easter eggs, I'll play them, I'll try them, I'll see how they're like, but I really don't have hope for them. I have a big feeling they're gonna be very, very simplistic and simple and short, and it's gonna have a really lackluster boss fight. Maybe I'm being pessimistic here, but again, I'm open to trying it. I can't wait to try it, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm gonna keep my expectations as low as they can possibly be, because what else is there to expect? There's just not much to be hyped for this mode, unfortunately, and it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I haven't uploaded that many videos on it because I don't really enjoy it, so why would I? But new updates, so it made sense to make a video on it and just give you my thoughts on it real quickly. But that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.